Hi everyone, we are live. I'm trying to go on YouTube as well, but I can't figure out how to go live on YouTube today. It's supposed to say create, but I can't find anything that says create. Let me see. Live. Oh, that's the live spot right there. Okay, there's some wonky, weird internet stuff going on at my house today. Hello, YouTube. Let me set this up just for a sec to go live on YouTube. Go live. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad I'm here. This was not working, but now it's working. Welcome! Write in the chat where you are joining us from. I'm going to write hello because that usually tells me who's here. Okay. Welcome to the Rhythm and Syncopation class number 4. We've got rhythm. Today we're going to work on rhythm a little bit without our cello. We may do some on an open string, but basically clapping is really good for us here, okay? So we're trying to feel the big beat in our body, right? This is the big beat. If we're thinking about 4/4, I gave you guys a rhythm and syncopation chart. We worked on it last week and we're going to work on it with some additions this week, okay? So, big beat. Write in the comments if you can hear me. I'm using a microphone. Hello, microphone. Sometimes I've had trouble with the microphone. Hopefully it works. Write in the comments, please, if you can hear me. Hello, YouTube. I'm Marcy Brown, and I'm the Cello Guru. Okay, I'm not getting any comments from you guys. And it says there's no viewers, but usually there are viewers. Oh, there. Hi, Shu. I see you. Okay, good. All right. So, guys, big beat. Let's get right into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just review. That's good. Eighth notes. 1 and 2. And ready, go. Keep conscious. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, keep conscious of that big beat. I'm going to move this over a little. What if I did this? Oh, they don't let me do that. Okay. Maybe I can put this up here. Bear with me for a sec, guys. I'm just kind of learning how to add YouTube to my arsenal. Okay. Good. Now we're good. Now we're good enough anyway. Okay, we got eighth notes going. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And we got triplets. Hi, guy in Ohio. Triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Hold on, guys. Let me move that a little lower. That'll be better. Okay, let's do our triplets. Ready? Go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 16th notes. Ready? Go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Can you stomp the quarter note and clap the 16th notes? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little fast. Okay, so rhythm number 1. We don't have to do all these rhythms. Let's do rhythm number 3, okay? So rhythm number 3 is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's try that, okay? That's actually 2 beats of a rhythm and 2 beats of the same rhythm, right? 1 and 2 and. Then you just do the same thing on 3 and 4 and, right? 3 and 4. So that's a 2-beat repetitive rhythm, right? Let's try that. That's number 3 on our syncopation, rhythm and syncopation chart. Or if you're just doing it by ear, that's okay too. Ready? Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so even though you're clapping on the and, 1 and, you're still going to keep track of which beat you're on in a 4/4 bar. That's why. 1, 2, 3. Wait. I did that wrong. 1 and 2. Sorry, I'm not going to say the ands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's tricky, right? Let's try that a little bit slower. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm kind of feeling the syncopations. You can get your whole body into it when you're playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I don't want to make anyone dizzy. But that's why it's kind of like when you do a syncopation, you're kind of going like that because you're kind of throwing yourself into the offbeat. But you still have to keep track of 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that's the tricky part. Now let's just close our eyes and feel this rhythm. Ready, go. Just feel it. Okay, good. So now we're going to do number 3, and we're going to do a bar of quarter notes after it. So we're going to back and forth, 1 bar of number 3 rhythm that we just practiced, 1 bar of quarter notes, 1 bar of number 3, 1 bar of quarter notes. And the reason we're doing this is because if you can feel the rhythm for number 3, yay! Not everybody can do it, so that's great that you can feel it. If you can't feel it, you got to work on feeling it, okay? But if you can feel it when you close your eyes and you can recreate it, then that's half the battle, right? But you have to then be able to plug it into your music, because it's fun to go around clapping 1 bar that repeats all the time, 2 beats of repeating rhythm. That's fun, but that's not music, right? So we got to plug it into things to change it up, to mess us up, so that we can then figure it out, right? So we're going to do 1 bar of number 3 syncopation, which we just practiced, which is 4 beats, right? And we're going to do 4 quarter notes. And then we're going to repeat that, okay? So it's going to sound like this. What's that word? I keep thinking intertwined. There's a word, and I think in my brain and go, oh yeah, say that word. That word will help them now. But I always forget what the word is. It means every other bar. So every other bar is the syncopated rhythm, and then every other bar is quarter notes, okay? I always think like inter something, like back and forth. All right? Let's try it together. 1 bar of number 3, 1 bar of quarter notes. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make this a little higher. Okay, good. Now we're going to do a rest. Why? Because rests are pesky and they mess everybody up. So let's see how you do. We're going to do our syncopated rhythm, which is 4 beats, 1 bar, and then a rest and 3 quarter notes. It's going to sound like this. Let's try it. Ready? Go. Repeat. Okay, so the goal is to always know where 1, 2, 3, 4 is, okay? Now we're going to do the same thing with 2 quarter note rests, okay? Just trying to mess you up. See if it messes you up. Rests really mess my students up, so this is really fun. 2 quarter note rests, okay? And syncopated bar, quarter notes. Syncopated bar, quarter notes. Just repeats, okay? Ready, go. Syncopated. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, so you had 2 rests. Sometimes with quarter notes I just go and then 3, 4, because really you're thinking 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That's being honest with your rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now we're going to do the same thing with 3 quarter notes of rest, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You ready? 3 quarter notes of rest in our second bar. Ready, go. Syncopated. Okay, good. Now, what I want to do is do some offbeats. Offbeats really mess everybody up, or a lot of people, not everybody. Okay, so the offbeat is the 8th note, okay? I mean the and. I'm talking about the 8th note is what I'm talking about, okay? So if we do syncopation and then the second bar, we do all 8th notes, there will be 8 8th notes per bar, right? Because we said 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So let's do our syncopated bar, which is 4 beats and 8 8th notes, okay? And we're going to do it back and forth. You ready? It's going to sound like this. And you have to know what beat you're on so you know when to start the syncopation again, okay? Let's try it. Syncopated plus 8 8th notes, back and forth. Ready, go. Did you hear biscuit? Okay, now hopefully you're able to keep track of the 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it might get a little dicey for you, okay? Now we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to do a 8th note rest on the first beat of the second bar. So the second bar is going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So it's going to sound like this. 3, 4, 1. Because we're 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and syncopated. Rest. You ready? Let's try it. Ready? Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, write in the comments how you're doing. If you're watching this later, write a big Y if you're able to do it. All right? If you suck, write an S. Okay?
State Farm Insurance.
Okay. Oh, A phone call messed up my YouTube live. Let's see if I can get it back on live. Seriously? Oh, that is so annoying. Wow. It's not coming back. Oh well. All right, at least we have Cello Nation. Okay, no one's writing in the chat. And it says there are no viewers. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. Shu says, I love this. Yay. Hi, Peg. Nice to see you. Teresa, Kate. Oh, good. There are people in here. Okay, yay. Hey, guys, let me try to fix this, ouch, YouTube thing. Hold on a sec. There. Now are we still live? Welcome to live chat. I think I might be starting a new one or something. I'm sorry, guys. I just really wanted it to be in YouTube and in Cello Nation. Okay, so now we're going to do number 3 in our chart, which is what we've been doing, and we're going to rest for a quarter note and an eighth note, because now we're coming in on the ands, okay? We're going to rest for 1/4 and 1/8, and then do eighth notes for the rest of the second bar. It's going to sound like this. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Do you get it? So the second bar is 1 and 2. All right, let's try it. First bar is number 3 in our rhythm and syncopation chart, bar 23. Second bar is quarter and an eighth note rest. And we're coming in on the eighth note of the second beat of the second bar, and then we go back to our syncopation rhythm again. Okay, you ready? Okay, everyone. Guy says he's had continuity here. Not sure what that means, Guy. It sounds like you're good at it. If so, yay. All right, if not, just need to work on it a little. That's okay too. All right, you ready? You know what we're doing? We're doing the ands now. So we're doing the and of the second beat for the second bar. It's going to sound like this. 1 and 2. And then we start the rhythm again, okay? You have to know what beat you're on. The big beat. Okay, ready, go. 1 and 2. Okay, that was the and of 2. Now we're going to do the and of 3, meaning we're resting for 2 quarter notes and an eighth note. No, that's the end of 2. We're going to do the and of 3 now. So we're resting for 3 quarter notes and an eighth note. 1, 2, 3. Let's all try that. 3 quarter notes and an eighth note we rest for. The rest are eighth notes. 1, 2, 3. Right? Because 3 eighth notes at the end of the bar. So we're going to do our syncopated rhythm. Rest for 3 quarter notes and an eighth note. Wait, am I missing something? No, it's the and of 3. That'll give you 3 eighth notes. 3 and 4 and, right? Let's try it. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. All right. Now, if you were to do the and of 4, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Let's do that just to finish off this syncopation exercise, okay? So we're going to do number 3. If you don't have the music, it's just, that's one whole bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the second bar, every other bar, we're going to rest all the way to the last eighth note. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we start again, right? So it's going to sound like this. Okay, because it's a pickup really to the syncopated bar. You can think of it that way. But you got to keep track of your rests, guys. This is where my students are all falling off. You're thinking about how hard the music is. My jazz teacher told me part of learning rhythm is learning the rhythms that you're playing, but rhythm is just as much in the rests as it is in the notes that you're playing. Isn't that brilliant? That's why I love studying with an amazing teacher. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Resting 3.5 beats, coming in on the last eighth note of the second bar. Syncopation, then a bar of rests until the last eighth note. You ready? Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How'd you do? We did 4 bars. So all of these exercises, I think I did 4 bars. You can go back and play through them if you had any problems with them. This was really fun, throwing in some syncopation there. Guys, write a big Y. Let me know how you did. Is it easy for you? Write a big E if it's easy. Heidi couldn't find me until 20 after. Yeah, Heidi, it was a weird day today. You can go back and watch it, but I wasn't getting any internet or something, and then my phone wasn't working. I don't know what was going on. But finally we got in by 5 after, okay? All right, so listen, this is really, really, really good. If you can do this rhythm, this is your basics for rhythm, okay? It can just get harder and harder. We can weave stuff in and out. But clapping is a really, really good start for all of your musical pieces if you have rhythmic troubles. My rhythm is like really, really, really good because I'm used to playing with a band and I have to play with a drummer, so I have to know where that beat is so I can play with him, right? But a lot of you guys haven't played so much with others and you're just learning the notes more than the rhythm. So I would say bring the rhythm out before you play a piece. Make sure you understand the rhythm before you try to do all these hard notes, and just clap it. And then play it on an open string, okay? Now listen, I have some exciting news that I'm going to tell you about. I am doing a movie soundtrack cello boot camp in October. It's the last week in October, so I can't wait to do that. We're going to have some amazing movie soundtrack music on there. I think it's not a free boot camp. I think it's like $97 or something if you get in right away. So come with me for movie soundtracks. The boot camp is going to be in the end of October. Also, if you need some reinforcement on your cello playing, contact me. I've got a 3-month course available that you could possibly get in. I have got 6-month total cello immersion with the community, which is really, 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 really fun. Love total cello immersion. Just taught them this morning. I have 3 TCI classes today. Really, really fun. I've got a beginner class, I've got an intermediate class, and I've got an improv class. So all of those are really, really, really fun. And it might be time for you to jump in and make a commitment to become a badass cellist. I'll say you're already badass, but you want to get better and keep moving and keep trying new things. Now, if you feel uncomfortable about it, that's okay. I get it. We always feel uncomfortable about new things, right? But you don't want to just sit there and stay the same. If you're saying, well, I'll just learn it on my own, you're going to move really slowly. If you learn it with a pro, you're going to learn it much quicker. So think about that. You can contact me for details about any of those things. And I've got different topics for the different months. So Cello Nation, my Facebook group, which if you're watching on YouTube, you need to get into the Cello Nation Facebook group. Because why wouldn't you? Come on. You get free classes and really cool community. We get to keep up with people like April in Florida, who's a Hollywood animal trainer. What? That's right, she's always posting her stuff. Pooh Stevenson is in there. She's the organic Brussels sprouts farmer in Michigan, who's amazing. And many different people in TCI at different levels. In Cello Nation. So there's Cello Nation, then there's TCI, which is my paid group, 6-month program. And then there's a 3-month program too. So those are all different. So if you need some help, message me. Also my daughter has something she's doing too. She's doing a 3-month program, and she's amazing. So you might want to message her too, or just message me, because hers are more affordable than mine, I'll just say. Doesn't mean she's not amazing. She is. Okay, so what I was saying is, in Cello Nation, I've got monthly topics now for the next 4 months too. So next month, this was Rhythm Month. Next month, and if you haven't watched the Rhythm Month videos, go back and watch them. Make sure the third one starts Syncopation, and this one's a little bit more harder, okay? And then we've got Rhythm for this month. Okay, September is going to be Positions Month. We're going to be doing positions, and I'm going to be doing Cello 911 videos on positions. I'm going to, get all the topics to be the same. So Cello Nation is going to be positions, Cello 911 is going to be positions, the YouTube lives are going to be positions in September. And then in November, we're going to be doing thumb position all month. Month of thumb position, yay! I won't do anything too hard, because most of you have not done hardly any thumb position, or not much. I won't do anything too hard, but I'll always stretch a little bit and go a little further for those who have a little bit more technique. And then, so that's, September positions, October thumb position, November is gonna be something fun. I forgot what, but I'll let you guys know as we go along. Maybe I wrote it down. I wrote it down right here. November is Galamian scale method, scales with rhythms. November all month, scales with rhythms, and then December is gonna be holiday music that we're just gonna play and have fun and work on a little bit. All right, doesn't that sound like fun? All right, write in the chat how you are doing. If you have a comment for everybody else, how did you do on rhythm? Are you excited about the upcoming Cello Nation classes? If you have any questions, I always have to write something to see your comments. You are welcome, Guy. Guy said he couldn't find us until 20 after either, which is weird. Shu says she loves there's a part of cello that she can get easily. Oh, that's good. So Shu, your rhythm is really good. Don't you love it? I don't know if I've ever heard anybody take those two things apart before. Your cello playing and your rhythm. We always think of them all together somehow, but they're not. I mean, we put them together, but they can be taken apart. Isn't that cool? All right. Okay, everyone, I'm off to teach more TCI classes. Remember, message me if you need a program, if you need a 3-month program, if you need an intensive 6-month program. I have TCI, and definitely you YouTubers, come on in to Cello Nation, because if you're not in there, what are you doing? I also have a subscribers list. When you sign up, you get an email every Friday. Every Monday. That's just like stories about cello playing. It gives you free videos and things like that. Make sure to sign up for that. And then we send out emails for the boot camps, which you can opt out of the emails for the boot camps. There's a lot of them. We like to get people into the boot camps. All right, guys. I will see you guys next week for positions. All right. Thank you, everyone. If you have anyone that you know that you think would really like Cello Nation, tell them about it. Get them in. All right. Or YouTube, my YouTube channel. Everybody, come on in. I'll see you guys later. Bye now.